I'm Latifa Khalfan. And I'm Sarah Ishaq, and we are here to present to you our PBL project. Next, let us talk to you about the content in this presentation. First, we will talk about the game Bunny Battle. Second, our aim. Third, the elements on the interface. Fourth, the steps we used to create this game. Fifth, the source code. Sixth, debugging. And finally, the conclusion. Our aim was to create a game that's fun and joyful, while spreading a crucial message to the crowd. At the same time, let us explain our message. Our message. Through this fun and exciting game, we wanted to convey a message to the players. This message is to stop animal abuse. We want to raise awareness about all the animals that are dying in the hands of human abuse. We put a motto to this game. Let our motto be, to be kind to every kind and not just humankind. The following are the elements that we have presented in our interface. From these elements are the bunny, the shelter robot, the forest background, and the humans. Our game features the fighter Biff the Buff Bunny. As you play the game, you will help him protect his children and a boat from the greedy humans that are trying to destroy animals and their shelter. The steps we used to create this game. We had 3 main milestones or 3 main steps when we used to create this game. First, to any project is to brainstorm your idea. Brainstorming is the key part and the initiative to creating a game. Second, creating an interface. The interface is the main screen displayed at the beginning of our game. And third is to create a working code. We wanted our code to be specially designed to show every small detail that we have in our game. We also wanted to debug if we had any errors. To brainstorm our ideas, we searched many different kinds of games, and we came up with a fun, family-friendly game for everyone to play. Our game also spreads an important message to the players. The interface. As we explained earlier, the interface is the screen that is present at the very beginning of our screen. As you can see here, this is how our updated and final interface looks like. All our elements that we discussed before are present now on the screen. We added a special touch to the resources we had, and now this is our final interface. Our source code was made from Python language, and we use Replit as our main source. For our code, we have personalized hashtags that name what each section of our code does. For example, we have one to load the images and audios, and one to import Pygame, which is what we are using for our game. We had 2 steps in the process of the interface. The first step is that we have to draw the elements on the screen. Second step is that we had to move the bunny. Next, let's discuss debugging all the errors that we had in our code. Debugging is the process of finding a problem in your code and finding the solution to it. The first issue that we had in our code, as you can see, is that the interface, the images were loading with a white background behind it. What we wanted to do is eliminate the white background to create a smooth interface. The solution to this problem, you ask? The solution is that our image was a PNG-based image. We changed it to JPNG and it worked. The next problem that we faced in our game was that we had this error as shown below. The error was that the computer could not find the images that we once put for our game. It couldn't find it in a working directory. A working directory means a place where the computer can store images so that it can be used later on in programming. The solution to this problem was very simple. All we had to do is put all our images and audios into a specific folder, and through coding, call our computer to find these audios and images and apply it into the game. Section 1. Importing libraries. A library refers to a collection of files, programs, routines, scripts, or functions that can be referenced in the programming code. Section 2. Initialize game. Setting the screen width and height to display all elements on the game. Section 3. Load images and audios, adding all the images and audios used in the game. Section 4. Load images and audios, adding all the images and audios used in the game. Section 5. Load images and audios, adding all the images and audios used in the game. Section 6. Load images and audios, adding all the images and audios used in the game. Section 7. Load images and audios, adding all the images and audios used in the game. Section 8. Load images and audios, adding all the images and audios used in the game. Section 9. Load images and audios, adding all the images and audios used in the game. Section 10. Load images and audios, adding all the images and audios used in the game. Section 11. Load images and audios, adding all the images and audios used in the game. Section 12. Load images and audios, adding all the images and audios used in the game. Section 13. Load images and audios, adding all the images and audios used in the game. Section 14. Load images and audios, add let us discuss this piece of code. First, as you can see on the top, the function def main. Def main is the main function in Python that is used to execute a specific code. Here we used it to execute our game and make it run smoothly. Next, the while and for loop. The while and for loop are very necessary to create a working game. Why, you ask? Because these loops are necessary to run the game while adding demands. So while this game is running, we want our bunny to look this specific way. These two loops are very important when creating a game, and we use it, as you can see, a lot in our code. Let us discuss the code above. First, moving the player. Using the if statement. Why did we use the if statement, you ask? Using the if statement, we displayed the possibility of a player pressing a key and how the code would run. So if the player presses a specific key, the player would move accordingly. Second, the win or lose check. Along the ways, we also used the if statement because we wanted to check whether the player is winning or losing by putting a specific score. For example, if the player scored higher than the following score, he is winning. And if he scored less than the following score, he is losing. And finally, the win or lose display. We used fonting and size to put our win or lose display so that the player can see a fine screen that says if they are winning or losing.
Quit game using while and for loop along with if statement to quit Py game. This part of the code was fully customized by us.
Next, let's discuss the following elements on our interface. We might know this from gaming and playing a lot of games, but the health bar is used to put and show if a player is getting hurt or if he is healthy condition and winning. The red bar indicates every time that a soldier is hitting a bunny. Make sure not to let the soldiers hit your poor bunnies, or else the red bar will increase. The green bar shows that you are in a good and perfect condition. If you complete the game with a proximity of 70% or above of a green bar, you are winning. However, if your red bar completely reaches the end and you don't have left of the green bar, that means that you are losing. Next, moving the bunny. To move the bunny, there are many ways you can use. If you're using a laptop, you can use the keys WASD to move up, down, left, and right. You can also use the arrows on your keyboard. Last but not least, shooting the badger. To shoot the badger, you can click with your cursor on the badger any way you want for 360 degrees to shoot your badger efficiently. Next, let us talk about the win and lose display. These displays are the end of the game. They are our last and final key screen that is shown before you either exit the game or play again. These two displays, as you can see, show the score, the accuracy, and along with the play again button and exit button. You can also see the signs game over or you win, as in any other game. If you win, your score is usually above 70%, and we hope to see you winning more. However, if you're losing, the screen will appear red and we will have an accuracy of 20% or less.
Finally, this is our Replit link. Feel free to check out our code on Replit and play for yourself. Test your skill and see if you can win.
Thank you for playing. We hope to see you playing our game and we hope for you to enjoy this game. And please remember while playing the motto that we have set to this game, to be kind to every kind, not just mankind. Thank you so much and have a great day.